Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Okay, let's talk here. Let me adjust. I should have adjusted before I turn this on, but let me adjust here. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to adjust because I'm trying to get rid of one of my chins. But it seems like no matter what angle I do, that chin just won't go away. Maybe it ain't the camera. Maybe I need to lose some weight. Okay. That was not the topic here. So y'all get all off my double chin. Listen, my heart goes out to single ladies. And even though I'm smiling and I'm laughing, that's probably why I'm throwing off about my double chin, because I'm trying not to really cry on the inside. I'm trying not to cry on the outside because I'm really crying on the inside. Because my heart just bleeds for single ladies, young ladies who don't understand life, who don't understand relationships, who don't understand love, who don't understand loving themselves. And that's the biggest thing. Who don't understand loving themselves to the point where they understand their worth and their value. Specifically when it comes to a relationship. I'm trying to formulate my words here so as to come across compassionate and not condescending. But ladies, you've got to know that you are awesome. You are unique. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You've got to know that God created Adam. God created everything. And then he created Adam. And then that wasn't enough. After he created every beautiful, awesome thing, after he created Adam with his six-pack and his baby soft skin and his beautiful, gorgeous teeth and his long, flowing hair. I don't know what Adam looked like. I'm just coming up with some stuff. But after he created the sky, the moon, the stars, the beautiful, gorgeous beaches, and after he created all of these things, then he created man. And that was still not enough. The world was not complete. Adam was not complete. He was totally incomplete. There was still something missing. There was God, who Adam had to sup with and to have a relationship with. But that wasn't enough. There were animals that Adam could talk to and roam the earth with. But that was not enough. There was still something missing. And God formed female to make everything complete, to make the world complete, but more importantly, to make that man complete. And I say all of that to tell you that a man does not complete you. You complete him. You are the one who is his favor. A man who findeth a wife findeth the good thing and obtains favor from God. You are his favor. You are his favor maker. But ladies, we don't get this. We think that he completes us. We think that we need him. Now, I'm not saying you don't need a man, because I truly believe that, yes, we need each other in this world. But God didn't make him to complete you. He made you to complete him. And what I'm saying is, we don't understand the value of that. We don't understand that we don't have to grovel behind a man. We don't have to keep calling a man. We don't have to keep accepting a man doing us any kind of way. We do not have to accept these things. And as long as you continue to accept these things, a man is going to continue to treat you like you don't deserve anything better, because you're not showing him that his behavior is unacceptable. And when I say his behavior, I'm talking about if a man is not treating you right, if a man is not treating you how you desire to be treated, if a man is not treating you in a protective manner, if a man is not treating you in a loving manner, if he's not treating you in a respectful manner, if he's not treating you in an admirable manner, if he's not honoring you, then he's not treating you like you deserve to be treated. Now, maybe you don't know that you deserve to be treated well, because maybe you didn't have a father who loved on you and told you just how important you were. Maybe your mom didn't validate certain things in you. Maybe they did, but maybe you got to school, or you got with one of those old knuckleheads who devalued you and just knocked your self-esteem down a notch or two. So you don't understand how valuable you are. You don't understand how wonderful you are. You don't understand that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be desired. You deserve to be honored and respected. And we are accepting dishonor, disrespect. We're accepting men who come in and out of our lives at their will. If he feels like he wants a girlfriend this month, you're his girlfriend. If he feels like he doesn't want a girlfriend, then he disses you, or he leaves you, or he goes, talk to somebody else, and then he comes back when he wants to. No. You don't get to come into my life and leave my life at will, how you want to, when you want to. You're either here and you're here to stay, and and while you're here loving me the way I desire, because it's a given, I'm gonna give you my love. There's nowhere in the Bible, if I'm wrong, I'm no Bible scholar, so please correct me if I'm wrong, where the word says, wives, love your husband. Now, I know I'm talking to single ladies, but remember, single ladies, if you want to be married, he that finds a wife finds a good thing, so you're already a wife. You're not just a girlfriend, you're already a wife. So when you're already a wife, you're acting as if you're already a wife. So there's nowhere in the Bible that says, wives, love your husband. Know what it says? Husbands, love your wives. Know why it says husband, love your wife? Because it's a given a woman is going to love her husband. If he's loving her and treating her right. Now, y'all know we got some knuckleheaded women out there. You can have a good man who's loving his wife the way he's supposed to, and she think he's too boring, and he ain't as exciting, and he doesn't dress the way, some old knucklehead out there is dressing, and he works too much. So don't get me wrong, I do understand that there are some good men out there who are doing all they can to love on their wife, to respect her, to admire her, and all of that stuff, and his wife or his girlfriend just taking advantage of that. I know that happens, so don't misunderstand. But that's not what we're focusing on right now. Right now we're talking about ladies understanding your worth. Ladies, if you're in a relationship with somebody and he is not treating you the way you want to be treated, the way you desire to be treated, the way you should be treated, because perhaps you don't even know how you're supposed to be treated. Let me tell you how you're supposed to be treated. You are supposed to be loved. You are supposed to be thought of. All this time I didn't even realize this radio on, because y'all, I'm so busy talking. I didn't even realize I got the radio on the whole time. But you are supposed to be loved. You're supposed to be desired. You're supposed to be respected. Respect. When a man respects you, he doesn't curse you out. He doesn't cheat on you. He doesn't lie to you. He doesn't try to deceive you. He honors you. He admires you. He loves your personality. He loves the way you, baby, I just love the way you handle the home. Baby, I just love the way you take care of your children or our children. I just love the way you handle finances. I just love, he admires you. He loves things about you, and he tells you. I'm not saying he loves everything about you, but certain things he's going to tell you. I love the way you dress. I love the way you smell. I love the way you walk. I love the way you take care of me. I love the way you take care of our home. That's what love and respect and admiration does. And perhaps you don't know that. And that saddens me, that you don't know that. And I understand sometimes when you're young, especially if you haven't had a father in the home to validate, to show you these things. You haven't had a father who treated your mother well and loved on your mother, so perhaps you don't even know what that looks like. I understand that happens. But there comes a time that we have to take responsibility for ourselves and not rely on the fact that our mom didn't do this, or our dad didn't do this, or our dad did do this, or our mom did do that. There comes a time that you have to take your own power back. And you have to say, regardless of what I saw in the past, or regardless of what I saw love to look like, regardless of the fact that maybe perhaps I don't even quite know what love looks like, it's time to take your power back. Ladies, you're so awesome. You're so well deserving. Y'all, I'm trying not to cry. I'm telling you, I'm trying hard not to cry. You're awesome. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. God loves you. God cares about you. He did not create you to be abused verbally or physically. He did not bring you this far, help you to survive some catastrophic stuff. Could have been some physical abuse, could have been some sexual abuse, could have been some repossessions, and could have been some foreclosures, could have been some near-death experience, could have been times where you thought you had lost your mind. Could have been times where you were homeless. He's brought you through so much, and he didn't bring you this far to be a doormat. He didn't bring you this far for you to let a man treat you wrong. He didn't bring you this far to let a man mistreat you. You got to, first of all, be comfortable enough to be by yourself. If I have to be by myself for the next year, 2 years, 5 years, however long it takes, I will not allow a man to come into my life and take away from it. He will add thou to it. That's a church term we use, add thou to it. If a man cannot come and add to your life, meaning make things better for you financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, If he is not adding, he is subtracting. There's no just status quo. No. If he is not adding to your life, he is subtracting from your life. And if he is subtracting from your life, if he is pulling energy from you, if your energy is being more so depleted rather than energized, you've got to know when to let go. Ladies, you've got to know when to let go. You've got to let go of grown boys. And I think that's a whole nother video. How do you decipher or determine whether or not you have a grown man or a grown boy? And a lot of you have grown boys. And perhaps he just needs time. Not to say he's not your future or he's not your husband, your future husband, but you might have to let him go and let him mature while you work on yourself. And why you need to work on yourself? We all need to work on ourselves. But you especially need to work on yourself to determine why are you willing to give up your happiness for a grown boy just to say you got somebody. That's something that you might need to be working on with your self-esteem, with your self-confidence. Why am I willing to give up most of my happiness and my joy and my peace, especially my peace? Why am I willing to give that up just to be with this grown boy? Yeah, I know you love him. What's love got to do with it? I would bust out with me some Tina Turner, but this ain't the time nor the place. This ain't the time. What's love got to do with it, y'all? That's the thing. We don't understand love. We don't know what to do with love. We think because we love somebody, that makes us automatic mates. That makes us an automatic fit. That doesn't make you automatic fit because you love somebody. That doesn't make them an automatic mate because you love somebody. That doesn't make them your future because you love somebody. Love ain't got nothing to do with it if he's not loving you back the way you deserve to be loved. Okay, you guys, I could go on and on and on and make this a 30-minute video just on my thoughts about that because my heart breaks. And I know many women. This is not just about one woman or two women. As someone who is a relationship coach and someone who is also a first lady and someone who is also so blessed one, I talk to, counsel with, coach with, email with, inbox with umpteen many women over the years. And the theme is basically the same. The theme is 99.999% the same. I give all I got, and this is what he gives me. He disses me, he disrespects me, he cheats on me, he dumps me, he comes back. It's always the same theme. And I'm just waiting on one woman, to say, oh, I got rid of him. He wasn't treating me right. He didn't understand what he had. He didn't know what he had. So I let him go until he could figure it out, until he could realize what he had. Know when to let go. Because when you let him go and he realized, sometimes absence, they start to realize what they had. If he starts to realize in absence what he had, that grown boy is going to become a grown man so quick. You'll be like, if this what it took, I'd have let him go a long time ago. Okay, you guys, like I say, I could talk on and on and on. I hope this helps somebody. I hope this blesses somebody. Ladies, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are loved. You are loved by God, and I'm sure you are loved by many others. Please take your power back. Please don't let a man just walk on you. As one of my blessed ones, I was talking about this, and one of my blessed ones said, well, D, nobody takes the bad 100% of the time. Usually a man is good to you most of the time, and then, not good to you some of the time. And so you take it. A man should be good to you all the time. Nope, nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. But just because you're imperfect doesn't mean that you don't show respect at all time. You don't show love at all time. You don't show kindness at all time. You don't show thoughtfulness at all time. It doesn't mean that you're not honest at all time. So you can make mistakes but still be honest. You can make mistakes and still be kind. You can make mistakes and still be thoughtful. You can make mistakes and still be faithful. You can make mistakes and still be a grown man. Yeah, grown men make mistakes, just like grown women make mistakes. But those are mistakes. Those are not a way of living. And some of y'all are taking mess as a way of living with these guys. Okay, you guys. I love y'all. And that's the only reason I'm putting it out there. Because I love you guys. And I think all people are awesome, but I think women are absolutely amazing, because this world was incomplete until God say, whoop, there it is. There's Eve. There's woman. Now it is complete. All right, you guys. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.